You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Passing through Flint, Michigan. And if you guys don't know, well, now you know. World-class truck, Flint, Michigan. We're at the plant. Granted, it's a Saturday, but we figured we'd get a picture of it because this is where that truck started. Pick up a new truck. Get them all out there. A lot of Duramaxes. On to a probably our last stop for the day. We'll see. Hanko's having a good time. Here we are, Webberville, Michigan.
You're gonna film me, and I don't care, but you probably edited it out. These are Al's Chalmers 840 wheel loaders, and we've had them since I was a kid. We got 4 of them. And we run the dog crap out of them. You can put that on YouTube.
Yeah, I guess I've never.
They'd run
I've never seen
Al's
one.
Chalmers motor.
Yeah.
The 2800 motor, and we've gotten goddamn good at fixing them. How's that? So we keep them. We got 4 of them. We used to feed with one. Now we went to a Manitou with a boom.
Yeah.
Because we load semis.
That makes it real handy.
Yes.
So what was wrong with this one?
No, the fiber gear. It's got 4,000 hours on the fiber gear right there.
Yep.
And it's actually just a fiber gear is what it is. It's the runs. These are all automatic, so forward, reverse, and one lever for up and down on the bucket and tilt and all that. Just chewed the fiber gear out. This bushing right there went bad.
Yeah.
But we got 4 of them. I want you to put this one on video. It's across the road, but I'll take you over there.
We'll have to look at it.
And I'll show you what we built. Same as you. Pieces of parts. My welding shop guy built me a bushing because it chewed the thing up, and I just tacked it on there. But the fiber gear bolts on here, and then the teeth are on the inside.
Yep.
I don't have them set out here. It's up top there. In the videos, my buddy's already videoed it, so the shop will look like a bomb. We know where everything's at.
Oh, I know exactly how that is.
It's like your shop is tiny where you build your stuff, you know what I mean?
Yep. But you know where everything is.
Yes. I don't, my brother does. Oh, our tender?
Yeah, that's a slick rig.
Yeah. We've had that for 20 years now.
Putting mine together this spring, that was a game changer. You just get so much more done in a day.
This one holds, it'll hold like 26 ton, not legally, but we've had it on there about 18, 19 ton, I think, legally. And we bought it shooting the 2000s, early 2000s.
It's sharp still though.
We just went through and redid all the black.
Yeah.
Peeled it all off. We looked getting rusty again. If I did it over again, I'd buy the stainless tube like I got, and I'd buy the stainless augers inside.
Yeah.
And the newer ones are jacked up. Like yours, if you're gonna build yours, make sure where you bolt it down, you leave a space, because that's where the rust comes first.
Yep.
We didn't. They built this. They didn't. The new one's got a space there. It got 2-inch block.
Oh.
So, Caleb's out here working on the other bit. That's, hey, you like that tractor right there?
Yes, I do.
That one right there.
I like all of them.
That one right there. We haven't touched it, but that one runs really good. I mean, 240, 50 horse, I'll bet you, from the factory. We planted a lot of beans with it. We've worked a lot of dirt with it, and then when we got the new air drill, they got retired to the baler and the stalk chopper.
Yeah.
We chopped a lot of stalks with it. Corn stalk, we was chopping stalks.
So how many hours on this then?
Well, let's go look at the filter. I haven't looked at it in a while. Probably 8,000, 9,000. Yeah, 10,000 then.
Oh,
10,036. We'll walk out here then. The lowest hour tractor I got is that 4010 right there, about 5,000 hours on it. We bought it used. I can tell you how many hours. 60. There is 6,900 and some hours on the 9620. We bought it with like 2,000 hours on it, and we pushed silage with it mostly. We can walk up to that one if you want. And we got 3 hay mowers, but one's in the shed. We haven't been using them.
Yeah.
We cut down on mowing hay a lot. This one's got, yeah, what's it say? 6,600's got about 6,800 hours. Hey, puppy. Hi, buddy. If I did it again, I'd get triples.
Would you?
Yes.
You guys like triples, don't
Yes.
you?
You want to know why? And I'll tell you why. The flotation's good on this, but you run out of traction. Triples, you run out of power before you run out of traction.
That is true.
I mean, it's dirty right now. We just pushed
3-point hitch and everything.
We bought it used. It had it on there. The guys had it for a tile plow, I guess.
Yeah.
And we just never put it because it's on there just for weight. It makes me mad. I forgot to blow it off there, and I usually blow it off with everything. We try to keep everything blowed off.
Yeah.
This one here is our. My dad bought this for a baler tractor. That counts for years. There's treads right there. This one's got a new motor. It's got 927 hours on it. No.
Yeah.
It's got 10,900. We just put a motor in it at like 9,000.
Yeah.
And then this is not the original 4440. My dad bought 2 4440s new.
I've seen 3 so far, right?
Oh, we got this one's got a new motor in it. This one's only got 3,100 hours on the motor.
On the motor.
On the motor. It's got about 19,200 hours on the tractor. The neighbor guy mows hay. That's his mower. It's my nephew actually.
Yeah.
He's got like 10 acres of hay. He borrows a tractor. Oh, yes. You know, we unhooked that. You know what the problem with these style was? You can only use four-wheel drive in 3rd gear. Second gear, it was going too fast and the front wheels were spinning. 3rd gear, it was designed to run in 3rd gear front speed. So if you went 4th gear, this was lagging, so it almost like it was dragging.
Yeah, so you're pushing it through.
Yeah. The 4020s you see with power share, front wheel assist,
Yep.
same deal. I've asked a couple guys about that. So there's a gear in there, and some of the synchro range it might be 4th gear to get the right speed for the power for the 4-wheel drive. But like that, I don't know, the 49's over there, whatever gear you're in, that 4955, it always is the same. This one, yeah, this is unhooked. We unhooked the electronic and turned it on. So if you're in the field, you put it in 4th gear and they hit it, the button, it just almost like you're putting brakes on.
Jams it.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, we stopped Randy Griffin when I got my 7520 transmission. He was big about front wheel assist.
Yeah, he builds them, doesn't he?
Yeah, has all the kits and everything else.
Most of our other tractors are down at the other place. Yeah, you're probably gonna film all of our trucks. Walk right up to them.
I'm gonna.
This is the nicest one. It's the newest one. It's a 92. Oh, they left the window down. Ford we bought. Well, I got pictures of it. Oh, they're working on it. Hydraulic leak on the cylinder. There's Trav right there. He pulled it. 92, 83, 80, 87 or 88 S2600.
Yeah.
This is 83 Brigadier. This is a 77 Bruin, 77, 78, I can't remember now. Bruin. Got a 671 Detroit diesel in her. My son likes to drive it. Stick shift is the only one we got left.
Yeah.
85 GMC top kick. That one runs real well. I like riding that one. It's got the cab is the same as a Chevy pickup.
Yeah.
And the seat's really nice. This one there, and that one down there you already had video of, are 1 serial number apart.
Yeah.
We bought them. They come out of Columbus, Ohio. They were back in the early 80s. They were trying to do not refuge, but recycle. And they never.
Yeah.
They only used it for a couple years, and it was too expensive way back then. So they took them out and they parked out in a lot. This one we built. This is 79 Bruin. It's the high cab,
Yep.
and it's got a 6V92 in it. And my nephew that you're going to talk to, Trev, he likes this power. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It'll,
as much as you
it'll
got.
about eat anything up except for probably that Ford down there. That Ford runs real well. That's, we always number our trucks. So number one there's number one. And we bought it with, it was blowed up motor, didn't have a box on it. We bought a cutoff truck with a 6V92 in it. We put the motor in it. And then the next one is number two, sitting next to it. And the one down on the second one from the end is number three. We bought them two out of, south of Columbus, Ohio. They were refuge trucks. They only got like 60,000 original miles on them. I mean, somebody had left the windows rolled down, so the inside was trash, but everything else was good. And then the one with a wood rack on it, we've had that for years. We bought it from a neighbor over here. And then the big International, we bought that one up by Harbor Beach.
Yep.
A guy up there sells trucks in Kindy.
What's that got in it?
That's L10 Cummins, and I don't think I'll ever want another one because that's the third one I put in there. It just rattled apart. I don't know why.
Huh.
I think it's because it's low RPMs.
Yep.
We run it we just drag it down so much all the time. And then the Ford on the end and the GMC with the box way up with a thing over the top.
Yep.
We picked them up around the corner. They were vac trucks.
Okay.
And all the boxes except for one got built from the guy uptown, our welding shop, built them all, and we painted them all. Well, actually, we painted all of them trucks more than once.
They just look sharp all together. It's wild.
And they're all automatics except for one.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have nothing in a silage truck but automatic.
That's what more and more is going to. We stopped at Andy Horgan's and he put together the 2 silage trucks that are automatic now.
And does he like them?
Loves them.
See, what happens is, well, we figured out like that one with a wood rack on the front, the stick, and when you start getting stuck, you start spinning. That automatic starts bogging down. You can shift down, and it'll just get power to it.
You never let out, and then you just get yourself stuck every time.
Yeah.
And you put an unexperienced driver in it, and you're just buried.
And they're buried.
And they put their foot back in it, and
it just
don't listen.
Yep.
Where did he find that?
On auction time, he bought the tractor, and the cab he bought out in.
So where are we?
That's shop.
Farm name?
Kubiak's.
In Webberville?
Yeah, Webberville, Michigan.
Michigan.
Where's the shop? We're English now.
7980 with duals.
An 87.
Just with duals.
Yep. Like some triples for it, but I ain't got any. We'll go across the road. You guys been over there yet?
No, we've made it from the parking right there to we just got to here.
Probably didn't make it too far with talking to
Been here an hour or so.
It's fucked up.
The fleet. We beep things out. Figured we'd jump in, ride around. You got too much stuff to show, so you know. Come here if you want to relax. Come on. Sit down.
40 for 40.
That's brand new?
No.
That was brand new?
Yeah, we bought it brand
How many hours are on that?
I think 20 something.
And the cages is just from working.
Keeping the cows off of them and stuff like that.
Okay. I didn't realize you guys still milk cows.
Yeah, like 100 or something like that.
Mostly just to feed the calves?
Yep, too fucking many. If it was up to me, there won't be one staying here.
Yeah.
2750, 18,000 original hours on it. Never been into it or nothing.
18,000 original.
On that 27, yeah. This tractor just rolled, I think, 10,000 or something like that. I don't know.
4255 with the mixer.
And then that's another shit hauling tractor. It'll go on the feed wagon. 4240. One of our 806s.
Yeah.
A couple more red ones.
That's that 14 he was saying you bought that and put the cab on it?
Yep. There's another 1466. My grandpa's 806 he bought brand new. He's planting corn. suck to get in and out of.
They're better than an 86 cab though.
Yeah, I think they're cool looking.
And you spread a lot of line with that. That and
I used to. I don't spread that much anymore with that. If I have to, I will, but without air conditioning, that son of a bitch, it's a hot box.
You guys have been hauling straw then?
Yep. We lost power the other day, so we had to hook up the generators. Oh.
The bulldozer.
Yeah, that was my grandpa's tractor he bought brand new. And a bunch of steers over here, bull calves. See, this used to all be cows.
You used to milk 900, you were saying.
Yeah.
And daily spread?
Every day. That loader right there.
Every day. 10 loads a day or something, you're saying?
Like 10 to 13, depending on the day. This has always been heifers, though, right here.
Yeah.
But those lots right there and that one over there was always cows. Then we pump our water out of our septic water on the parlor right there into the shit spreader.
Yep. You buy it with that dozer blade on it?
Yeah, my grandpa bought it all brand new. I just went through the transmission on this a couple years ago. One of the side slingers.
So how many side slingers you got then?
4. 2 8124s and an older night, and then I got the 8132 for spread the line.
Yep.
I'll be down a little bit over there. So
You use the uprights then?
yeah, we still do. That one's actually got a dent in the side of it because it's got sucked in. But I was trying to fix the unloader with another guy.
Yep.
Took the door off. I mean, there wasn't very much warranty. You guys want a Chalmers loader out there in Massachusetts?
Nope.
That one's a good one.
They gotta be pretty good if they're still out here kicking around.
Yeah, we used to feed cows with 2 of them every day.
They don't have AC.
Fuck.
I bet. Little small cab.
Yeah, they're so unenjoyable to run. And then here we got a bunch of heifers and bull calves. Go up here.
So you sell a bunch of straw, or is that pretty much everything?
Pretty much everything. I mean, we'll sell a little bit, but
You use everything in the house?
yeah, pretty much for the most part. And we bale all these corn stalks and shit.
Oh, really?
Yep. $60,000 on that tractor.
60,000. Third motor?
Yep.
Wow. It's crazy how long they'll last. Take care of them. And
It's been painted twice now.
what year is that?
78. My grandpa bought it brand new.
That hauled manure in its prior life a lot?
Ever since 1999, it started hauling manure every day. But before that, we used to push silage. It'd run the chopper like in the summer because we push silage with it in the fall.
Yep.
Because we always put haylage in the harvesters.
Yep.
And but it'd run the chopper, do all the chiseling in the fall, all the fitting in the spring, chop all summer, run the kick baler,
Yep.
and then go back on the pushing blade. And after it's done pushing it, go on the chisel blow.
That's wild. That's got to be some sort of record for that.
Oh, I know. That's why I was trying to get a hold of John Deere to see
And-
like if there's something that they could put a picture of in the museum.
So all 8960s?
What's that?
All 4?
Yeah, all 1860s. We welded it up before we went to the field this spring. Got the tires on it last year.
Triples. You gonna put more triples on?
I gotta find a couple more sets. I like to have these 3 all tripled out. Yep. And then the back 2 trailers, he supposedly got a price for 20 more tires for the back 2.
How many hours all these got on them?
I think this one's got 13 on it. This one I think's got 11. Mine's only got 7,800.
That have GPS in it?
Yeah, that one's got all integrated auto steer. Mine does. This one, I think both of these are pretty close. I'm pretty sure they're almost 8,000 hours a piece. But this one's got high hours, 13 or 14,000 on it. Because it's ran push track. It was push track.
Yeah. All super clean.
Thank you. And the Steigers.
They all got 3 remotes?
That one's got 4. But the rest of them have 3, yeah. Steigers got 4.
So why the Steigers with all the deer?
I don't know. Just because they look cool and burn together. We used to have another third Steiger, but we sold that because I had to buy that 8760 for that air drill because it wouldn't run it. Which I wanted it to, but
Yeah.
I liked
It would have looked cool. All right. How many of these hours these got?
I don't even know because the hour meters don't work.
They don't work?
But we've had them since '98, and these 2 are only 10 serial numbers apart.
You got online plows for these, don't you?
Yep, 12 and 11 bottom. And we got 2 10 bottoms. Okay. Case Internet or Case 800s. I started running this one in 01, and I bought that triple tractor in 16. So ever 01 to 16, that was mine. I still run it all the time, but
Freaking wild. Like a time machine.
oh yeah. Buddy Seton Hall.
You started this spring and people thought the barn was on fire, right?
Yeah.
It's pouring out. Absolutely insane. I don't even know how much horsepower. So that's, you said that was 5 1/4, and it's just nuts how much horsepower is sitting in this shop of old school badass horsepower. Absolutely awesome place. Seen pictures of it and everything else, but never actually, like, you can't fathom how much coolness this is. He'd walk all over with these two. What do you figure they are for horsepower?
I'm going to throw a guess out to 475.
The one in the back is 4 1/4.
What's that?
The one in the back is 4 1/4.
Yeah, my triple tractor is 4 1/4.
So that's
That one next to it is probably 4 1/4 too, but that one, mine's 4 1/4 because that's what the guy told me I bought it off of because he had the pumper gun.
a lot of horsepower. A lot of
But
like
these
real
actually
horsepower.
have motor work done to them, these two,
Yeah.
because these are original too. Bought this one with 400 hours on it, and this one with 1100.
Wow. And there's your on-land plows.
Yep, there's 2 more in the woods.
Rock picker, crumbler, a lot of implements.
Yep.
Now you call them field cultivators or diggers?
Field cultivators.
So how much lime do you do here?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. A lot.
That's a pretty much a full-time every day you have to haul lime, or?
We got other guys that do it too, but yeah, pretty much. And there's 2 more crumblers, another chisel plow. That those old international trucks right there, that one's 63. I don't know what the other one is, but I think my grandpa bought that one that's brand new. That
The middle one?
Star. We just put seat in it now.
Yeah.
Professionally did that one. I had to cut the cable. Oh, dude, I'll show you.
It had what? It was all rotted?
Shove your fist right through here. And I cut all this off, made new pieces, and this piece is new and everything. And then the back of the cab, this is one I take really a lot of pride in.
How long you had this?
Since '99. The back of the cab, this was all gone. I made all this new and everything. And all the tube steel underneath this is new. Just rot, gone.
Just from use here, or
Yeah.
you got it like that?
No, it was from use here, plowing snow and shit with it.
Yep.
So you used to have a blade on it too. We used to push silage with it. We got a 6950 chopper. Bought this, see if we could keep up, because that's when we stopped pushing with 40/40.
Yep.
And this wouldn't keep up either, so that's when we got the 8960 with the blade. This pushed for 2 years.
How many hours are on this?
Oh shoot. Let me look. It's rolled over once.
It says 2563.
Yep, so that's
12,000.
probably better than that, but it's probably that might be 22,000. It came off a dairy farm down by Detroit.
Really?
A $7,500 side slinger.
Looks pretty good for 7,500.
Yeah, that's all I gave for it. I just put the pieces on there, hold the hoses up, and
Yep.
I had to rebuild the front where the hammers are and stuff like that.
And all it does is spread line.
That's all. I won't do anything else with it. I won't be able to drive it or nothing. You got a flashlight? I just got my phone. You don't have a flashlight? No.
8330.
Yeah.
That's what you plant with?
Yep. That's all. That's my dad made. He used to play with that 4955 at that farm. They used to have those tanks on
This is what, 16er?
it. Yep. 1991, bought it brand new.
Oh shit. Still kicking along.
Yep. You don't want to get it planted. He does, but he don't. He likes this one a lot. That guy is the most meticulous guy when it comes to plant corn you never get to see.
Yeah.
That and the combine. If the blades you gotta like do like an 1/8 of an inch more off, the new blades on. God damn it. That 49 just got the original set of tires taken off it last fall.
Really?
Yep. That's all it did. It just sit like this. Back corn planter in, sit all year till next spring.
Yep. So you're putting liquid with it?
You know, that's spray. That's herbicide.
Oh, that's her. He's putting it on.
Yep.
Oh.
I think metal ATZ and something else. I don't know. Most plates and shit. It's taking all this.
Clean. It's amazing.
This is all supposed to be parking.
So all that's gonna get mowed off, and
Yep.
Luke Bryan's coming out for a concert, right?
Yep. This on the left hand, the north side, is where the bad shit's gonna happen.
20,000 people?
Yep, 20,000 people right here.
Just gonna park right in there. So what's the deal with the doubles in Michigan? It's for weight, but how much more can you haul with a double setup?
That set, my set, that's what we just passed.
Yep.
I think you can get 164 on them. Or gross out at 164.
164.
164,000.
Yeah.
Definitely going to the track tomorrow.
Yeah.
One-way county fair.
So both 80 120s.
Yep. 35-foot drapers, not too big. And then this is one of our Ford loaders. We got 3 of them. That's a bale extension for reaching across the semis.
Yep. So you can load it all from one side.
Yep. Handy little loader tractors.
Well, they just got hammered with rain, so they got generator running, another generator going, getting ready. It passed and now it's sunny again, so that's good for us for driving, as long as we don't drive into it. But absolutely awesome stop. I got to come out when all this stuff's running. There's just so much cool. It's just so much cool. So I guess we'll get down the road. I figured we had to see all this. So I've been social media friends with him for a while. Really been awesome. I'll drop his Instagram below because he puts some cool stuff. All the tractors out, on-land plows, everything else like that. And it's just wild. Mind-boggling how much horsepower, how much coolness, and how much detail they put into it. But we're gonna get down the road. We got a long way to go. See what else we run into. I really appreciate you guys watching along, enjoying along, and being part of this. I brought my second camera because, well, we had a lot of footage here. I appreciate Travis and everybody, all his family and everybody here letting us stop in and see everything. Well, we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.